Hey guys, welcome back to playing Decorum, Book 2, Chapter 13. You learn a dark secret, but can you react in time to prevent a terrible future? Hopefully we don't trip up and mess up and get caught and all that. Because I am tired of all this back and forth cat and mouse bullshit with the Duke. Desire to calm. Book 2, Chapter 13, Changing Tides. After you visit the Great Bath, you turn to the Duke's townhouse and hurry straight to your rooms. You find BRIAR waiting. BRIAR, you are not going to believe what I overheard at the Great Bath. Is it something about Prince Hammy or Miss Parsons? No, Duke Regis overheard him speaking to some other nobleman. They plan to overthrow the Prince Regent right after the wedding. But that's in 10 days. There's hardly enough time to stop a wedding, much less a plot for treason. That's why I have to write a letter to my grandmother now. She must know what to do. I'll write that the Duke is evil. The lives of the Prince Regent and the Queen are in danger. Yeah. I don't know how far Duke Regis and his cohorts will go, but I know that he cheated in a duel. He nearly killed Miss Parsons. We can't afford to take any chances. He deserves to hang for his crimes. Surely she'll see that. You sit at your desk to dip your quill into the ink. Late grandmother. You must come to Bath at once. Duke Regis has orchestrated a plot against the crown, and the lives of the entire royal family may be at stake. This is much bigger than engagement. He and his allies intend to stop the move soon. You must stop them. If anyone can help me put things right, it's you. With great urgency. Sorry. You fold the letter and seal it with wax and hold it out to BRIAR. Can you see that this gets to a messenger with haste? You want to trust that to any just messenger? What if the Duke has someone watching your correspondence? Not to mention that the post is slow. By the time the letter arrives to Edgewater, it could be too late. Perhaps, but what other options do I have? Well, there's me. BRIAR, be serious. I'm deadly serious, Star. I know the way, and I'll write ever faster knowing this letter holds your fate within it. Okay. Pull BRIAR to a fierce, swift hug. After a moment, you release her. I trust you completely. I know you could do it, though. I mean, no offense, but you're not the strongest writer. I will manage. Considering the cost, I'm sure my writing instincts will surface. You should leave at once to make good time to Edgewater. I know you're right, but I hate to leave you here alone with that man. At least you have other friends to look after you and Miss Parsons. Don't spare a worry for me. I must admit, the idea of seeing Mr. Woods and Mr. Marcus again does make my heart flutter. I bet they're both pining away after you. This whole plan wasn't even about the letter. I'm a caller on the spot. The very thought. The letter is the mission. See Mr. Woods and Miss Marcus is merely an upside. Just don't get too distracted. I promise I will return to you soon. Let's fast, let me see you off. BRIAR quickly stops to her room to fetch a change of clothing, and then you both make your way outside. You help BRIAR fetch him out from the Duke's stables to prepare for the journey. I'm going to miss you terribly while you're gone, but there's no one better suited for the job. Be prepared to recall each and every detail I missed upon my return. I'm willing to do a lot for you, but missing on gossip simply isn't an option. If it were, I wonder what you had done with the rear bar daily. Well, I best be off. Just one last thing. Don't think you're leaving without a goodbye hug. Ride like the wind. Give Mr. Marcus and Mr. Woods my best. I want to dream of it. Pull her to your arms, squeeze her tight. At the moment you release her. BRIAR mounts her steed and gives you one last determined glance before setting out down the cobble street, watching until he's evaded completely from your side. After brush the parcel. Sitting down for luncheon with Duber just when you notice a suddenly twinkle in his eye. Hey, Dar, what pleasure is to share a meal with you today? This sentiment isn't mutual. Perhaps what I have to show you will make you feel differently. I have a surprise for you. Let me guess, is it a crown fit for queen interrogation, another grave wound to someone I care for? uh, not unless you give me a reason to do such a thing. As though you need one. I do not wish to argue, especially when I'm tempting to give you something out of the kindness of my heart. You have kind in your heart? Think of it as a wedding present. Reduce a royal sheet of parchment, then refers it to reveal. Edgewater, Carlington crest. Ugh. The crest that will signify our union. When news of it is revealed, everyone in London will know that Carlington and Edgewater are one, just as we will be. A crest? Thank you, I hate it. So elaborate. Is this some kind of joke? I'm gonna say this. You simply don't understand it. Let me explain. You see, it includes Edgewater's ego for nobility and strength. Don't care. We replaced the rich, futurist unicorn with a great ugly boar. You mean I replaced the foppish unicorn with the unrelenting Carlington boar? But what of? Naturally, I included more elements from the Carlington crest. Edgewater's lucky to have any association with my noble house after all. And of course, I had to retain the crown for my crest, so we are formally associated with the royal line. Of course. But I have yet to reveal the best parts of our house words. Furthermore, the combined Edgewater Carlington line shall bear the words Regna, Gloria Nust. What? Land for our glory reigns. Okay. Ah, yes, the undeniable glory of a pig. I hope you appreciate this gift, which I present to you in honor of you finally coming around our union. Perhaps now you will offer me a gift in exchange. A kiss, maybe? I would rather kiss a pig. He leans in towards you, puckering his lips. Ew. I'm too pure, too innocent. This is far too disgusting to fathom. I don't know which one to pick. I really don't know. Like, I want to be savage and say disgusting. But I also kind of be like, no, I'm too innocent to be over this. I'm gonna say this though. You are ever unappreciated me. I offer you titles, gifts, a life of extravagance, yet you want none of it. Cause you suck. You cannot offer me what I truly want. No matter, you will be mine, whether you care to be or not, starting right now. Only man, it's disgusting that you think me so selfish. I must go out immediately and find something worthy of your extravagant gift. While waiting for a response, you run out of the room. And soon find yourself on the bustling streets of Bath. I can't believe that nerve with that man. He thinks that was a gift. I've seen Countess Henry yet be more thoughtful. True. Make your way across the bustling thoroughfare, still fuming when you see Mr. Sinclair approaching. Good day, sir. Whatever are you doing so near at hand to Duke Richard's doorstep? I'm looking for you. Mr. Harper asked me to pass along that he will be at the Grand Pump Room in 3 days' time. He leans in as close probably allows his voice low. He has news of the conspiracy. I suppose I'll be visiting the Grand Pump Room too. Finally, this news came before I dispatched a letter to my grandmother. Hope she's on her way. I'm not sure I could do this without her. Her conniving ways would be useful right now. The better for distracting the booth so I can sneak out and see you. I'm certain she will be a boon to your cause, though I won't hear you underestimate your own bravery or cunning. I wish I saw myself as you see me, sir. But speaking of the Duke and his plot, you wouldn't happen to know of a good place to acquire a horrible gift from, would you? Why ever would you want to give him a gift, horrible or otherwise? You could explain Duke Richard's own gift from Mr. Malachi's eyes. Right. He gave me such a thoughtful way to get. I figure I'll repay the fare. I just need something that's horrible as him. Each time I think he can't get more awful, he manages to surprise me. I know the feeling all too well. I'm afraid I won't be of much assistance in that matter. Shopping is exactly my area of expertise. However, if you're looking to get away from the Duke for the afternoon, I might propose an alternative. What else did you have in mind? A walk in the park, perhaps to swim in the river Avon. Avon. Why do I sense a mischievous twinkle in your eye? No, there's never a twinkle in my life. Okay. And there's always a chance that you could happen upon something perfectly terrible to get the Duke. Duck's poo. I could certainly use the time away from. My carriage is but a short walk away, and it will be my pleasure to accompany you. What do you say? Later, exclusively to get away from Duke Richard, spend some time alone with Claire, and find an awful gift for the Duke. It's a attempt to offer, but I think I'm due for afternoon a total self-determination. Can't begrudge you that. Of all the men in the world, I would expect you to understand best. Miss Claire's lips quirks with the suggestion of a smile. I suppose that's fair. I wish you the best of your solitary adventure. I'll have some of the best company in the world. How could I not enjoy myself? You wait merrily at Mr. Claire before turning around to begin your stroll through Bath. You amble through the busted streets, gazing in stores' windows for what feels like hours. There's just nothing gruesome enough in this whole bloody town. Give him a horse turret. Eventually you abandon your search as the sun drops behind the townhouses and day fades tonight. Well, I'll figure something out. Finally return to the Duke's townhouse, drawing the long breath before pulling open the door. Guess I'll have to improvise. Reluctantly make your way inside. I find DeRidge is waiting for you, of course. Oh, DeRidge, you're so here. How very observant of you, my dear fiancé. So did you find a suitable gift for me while you were out all day? No. I knew. I was a fool to think any material object would capture the intensity of my feelings toward you, ill. It was a hopeless venture all along. So you wasted time down a fool's errand when all I require is a kiss. Ill. How can I let you touch me when I failed you so? You can't because I... You feigned a moment of anguish and pushed past the Duke, fleeing for the safety of your bedroom. I went to run into Sir Gideon in the hallway outside. Sir Gideon. Go kiss the Duke for me. Lady Dara, a pleasure as always. You were out rather late tonight, eh? Not getting into trouble, I hope. I wasn't doing anything you wouldn't do. I am sure I don't know what you mean. How very reassuring. I won't be so certain of that. I'm afraid I don't take your meaning, my lady. If you excuse me, I was just about to retire for the night. Of course, I won't keep you. You missed a few steps towards your bedroom, but then Sir Gideon blocks your path. Paused for a moment, glaring down at you with a sinister smile. Your face is ugly. You may have the richest fool, Lady Dara, but not me. I'm cut from a different cloth like you, and I do not underestimate my enemies. They go be with the Duke. Neither do I. Moments pass, the tense silence of the Sir Gideon steps aside, smell turning pleasant. You rush into your bedroom without hesitation. This is just get together. Him and the Duke. Whatever was all that about? Could he suspect something? Well, how I wish BRIAR was here to analyze his every word, or at least to distract me with her gossip. You gaze out of the window to the street where you last saw BRIAR. I wonder whether she is faring better than I. She made it safely to Edgewater if she and Lady Grandma are on their way here now. Even whether she renowned Mr. Woods and Mr. Malcaster. Plans BRIAR exclusively to learn the fate of the letter and for a chance to affect relationships. No! Shake your head and wearily collapse into your bed. It's no use warning. I'll just have to wait until she returns. I'll just dream of the grand pump room instead and press Miss Parsons. Few days later, you make your way to the grand pump room to convene Mr. Harper. When you arrive, you find it teeming with gossiping nobles. After a moment's search, you find Mr. Harper. I'm pleased to see you got my message. But of course. I couldn't pass up a chance to take the waters. I must know what you learn. I must just spend time with you. Soon enough, but for now we should take the waters. We don't want to draw any suspicion. In that case, lead the way. So we'll lead you to the back of the line for the fountain on which the steaming water pour. Find yourselves beside or behind a trio of familiar faces. Miss Chamber, I tell you're taking a recent fascination with angling, was it? Or no, conchology? Conch? Perhaps ornithology is what you're searching for. Our Miss Chambers is quite accomplished. Don't encourage her. Ornith, yes, of course. However, very enchanting must be to her do that. Do what? A really small breaks on Miss Chambers' face. And Lady Dara, Mr. Harper, how lovely is to see you both. Oh yes, what delay. I was just telling Miss Chambers how very irresistible opalimia must be. Opalimia, you find swelling the eyes is irresistible. Only so long as Mr. Chambers does, so ooh. What? No, I'm sorry, I only meant to take interest in Miss Chambers' pursuits, but I'm just terrible at this. I said Miss Chambers would be an advantage, but he's my future husband. You're bark up the wrong tree. She really is. But he's mine. It's like back off. Are you quite alright, Lady Dart? I fear you're mistaking Mr. Chambers for Duke Richards. Place a hand on Mr. Chambers' arm. That arrangement is temporary until I could be with the one that truly attended Harry. Oh, I suppose there are other cocks in the roost. That's the spirit. Your good takes a step forward. You find yourselves at the front of the line. Miss Chambers, Mr. Convey, and Miss Sun each take a small floral teacup when attended. Perhaps drinking the waters will cure my ill luck. You watch them each take a turn, filling their cups with water from the fish-shaped spout. Soon it's your turn. I never expected to be taking the waters in the grand pump room. Suppose such are the joys associated with Lady Dara Edgewater. I'm glad you appreciate the excitement of my company. Fill your cup with the steaming punch and waters, then turn to find the table of Mr. Harper. Adieu, my lady. What a nice teacup. Lift the cup to your lips and find the water scalding and strange, tasting like boiled eggs. Ugh. Quickly swallow and the water burns your throat on the way down. It's surely unlike anything else I tried. You might want to wait for it to cool. Is it meant to taste like that? He shrugs. It's medicinal? Tastes like ass. What we have done or doing and taking the worst means we can get down to business. I have the conspiracy. He leans towards you, keeping his voice low. I spent a few days investigating the menu overheard Duke Richard speaking at the Roman baths. You have? What can you tell me of them? Who do you wish to hear about? BRIAR Cosmet is a weapons manufacturer and a group enrolled with the common people. Baron is hardly common. No, but he's of the lowest rank and he works with commoners day in and day out. I expect he is also supplying the group with weapons. A man called Marquis Hayward is like a lord of the treasury. So that's how they know about the Prince Regent's Spain. And it's feasible they access more of their information through his position. The Lord Willsby you speak of is a member of the House of Lords. They've evaded the highest channels of the government. So it seems. Maybe one of these men has evidence we need. Hope your investigation didn't put you in any danger. There was some risk, but it was worth it. I can't let myself anything happen to you on my account. Freeing you from the Duke is of utmost importance to me, but it's also about my duty to my country. Fighting in the war is risky, and this is just a different kind. But Lady Dara, there's more meetings without the Duke or Sir getting it tonight. Without Duke Richards, but why? I don't know. I was looking to BRIAR Castle when I heard tell of it. I didn't know it's the time and place. Without the Duke there, I may be able to eavesdrop unnoticed. Yes, none of his so-called underlings will recognize you. Exactly, however, a single man that traveling back, especially one who looks like me, stands out. A couple, on the other hand, can easily tuck themselves away in the corner. If you wish to take me for a pint, you only have to ask. Would you care to join me for a pint and some espionage? Stick away with Mr. Harper and exclusively to learn more about the Duke's conspirators. Discover a special secret cavern secrets island. I'm not sure I could get away without Duke Richards knows it, but I have every confidence in your abilities. I've already proved yourself quite the spy. Of course, I will do my best on my own. He was sort of linger in the grand pump room a while longer and then part ways he heads off the tower. You return to the Duke's townhouse and quietly slip inside. She pushed past the parlor towards the stairs. You notice someone in an armchair out of the corner of your eye. Spin around, taking a surprising guess. Countess Henrietta, I thought the Duke didn't allow you out late at night, Lady Daria. Countess Henrietta, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm relieved to see you. Why are you always so dramatic? And I'm delighted to have found you alone. Didn't Miss Daly send you from Edgewater? I did see your little lady's maid, in fact, and learned a great deal from her. Like what you discovered the Duke's plans. I Have you uncovered anything else since Miss Daly departed Bath? Thanks to Miss Harper's assistance, I was able to learn more about his fellow conspirators. For starters, one is the House of Lords. Katsira sits on the edge of her seat, listening intently as you recount what Miss Harper told you at the Grand Pump Room. That's everything. Do you think it's enough to stop the wedding? She lets out a bark of wicked laughter. Why should I care whether you end up married to that treacherous... Have everything I need to make it seem as though you were in it. You would be thrown and the entire London Edgewater would be led to its rival. I knew it. I knew it. Wow. Let me call us the last resort of someone with no other options. I look forward to see you at the wedding, Lady Daria. I knew it. Wow. I knew it. Wow. Consilia picks up her reticule and saunters out the front door. Summoning on her way out, you clasp one in the armchest and brace a shaking hand to cover your mouth. No, this can't be happening. Well, it is. I knew we could never trust her. Next time a Decorum Consilia has betrayed you, will you be able to escape your engagement with both the Duke and the Countess working against you? I knew it. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week, next chapter of Desire Decorum. See you then. Bye-bye.